Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Young Merlin for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. In the last video, we completed some more puzzles. We got even more gems to throw into this little pond. And now, we have this rainbow-colored gem in our possession. We also had to do another minecart ride, and that was a pain in the butt. And no sooner do we get this rainbow-colored gem that everyone in Pinedale gets kidnapped. However, at the same time, the minions had a gem much like the one that we have right now, and they used it to enter the nearby portal. So, we gotta go in after them. First off, I want to use the stun dust in order to get through here. And now, yeah, I want to re-equip the rainbow colored gem because we need to use it pretty darn soon. So, let's get over here. Why don't we? Alright, we need to get past a covered bridge. And then we need to get to the portal in order to use the rainbow-colored gem. Thankfully, it shouldn't be far from here. And once we use the rainbow gem right here, apparently we got to stay away from the door a little bit first, we can open up this portal. And when we go in, we'll enter this little weird world full of flowers. But there's not much we can do. These flowers that I'm looking at, these closed up flowers, are actually teleporters. And you will have to find some open ones in order to open up more teleporters. And of course, in case you can't use them, you're going to need to use these tunnels to get around. So first things first, I want to go over here to this corner and pick up a health extension, which can be very easy to miss. Second of all, we need to find a opening that leads elsewhere if we want to continue with what we're doing. So let's see here. We can't go through there. What's over here? Not much else. We can't go through there. Where in the world is that other opening? There should be another place where I can go, and I've forgotten where it is already. Can't believe I've forgotten where it is. But I know it's here. I just need to find it. There it is. It's all the way up there. So used to the rest of the area that I don't... No, this is where I came in. This is where I came in. Other opening is down here. That's right. I kept thinking I came in through here. No. No, that was the other one. And now, we got this little area. Now, if you throw your mushrooms at these, or rather, show your stars at these mushrooms, you can give yourself free access to this heart. And now, we have a means of teleportation. Rather, two of them. I want to utilize them. And there's one of them. There's another. That'll take us to another area. You can get rid of this guy by using the torch, which you can equip in place of the star, and you can burn him down and get rid of him. But of course, if you do that, he will eventually come back. But thankfully, you will be able to get rid of him for at least a few seconds. Now this will take us back to the beginning. However, I want to keep on teleporting. This is where we were earlier. What does this lead to? Okay, this is where we came in from, which means that this is where we need to go to for more things, I think. Yep, we're going in the right direction. Now we need to go over to here, I believe, and that will take us to this little area we've already been to. Now, because of where we can go and can't go at the moment, we need to kind of rely on the flowers in order to really get anywhere. We're going to open that up. We could get that flower, but, well, no way we can really do that yet. And there's another teleporter. But I want to make sure that I open everything here up first. That leads to another way to get through there. That opens that up. We're back at the beginning. We're just going to keep on teleporting, I think. That will lead to another set of tunnels. And that led us back to the beginning, but at the same time, I want to get to a certain area. And I don't know if it'll let me. We're about to find out. So that leads over to here again. Is there an area that I can get to using these two teleporters? Well, it seems that way, but I can't seem to find it yet. And this just leads over here. Yeah, I'm going to be playing around with the teleporters here a little bit, just to make sure that I can get where I need to. And is this it? Ah, this is it. Okay, I can do this. So right here, there's a hidden passage, and it leads to another one of these. That's what I was wanting to get. I was wanting to get my hands on that. Wanted to make sure I didn't miss it before I left. And if I keep going, if I keep playing with the teleporters, I'll eventually make my way back to the beginning. I think. And that's just going to take me back, so I think I have to go through here to do this. These teleporters are weird. You never really know where they're going to take you. And you just have to make sure that you can open up every single place that you can get to, just to get to every single place that you can get to. Alright, we're back at the beginning. Excellent. Now, when we leave this place, these things will reset, and we will have to find another... We will have to find the open flowers and open up all the paths all over again. But for now, we want to take these two wooden hearts that we've been using, and we want to place them right here. Now we need to place the yellow tulip where this mound is, and by doing that we will get a silver star. This will replace the gold star that we have, and we also get a password. You also want to put the second one that we found right here, and we need that rose from the maze. And here I am pressing the wrong button. So, we're going to place this right here. And that will net us a comb. Let me make sure I have everything that I need in my... Okay. We still have 3 flowers, for the most part. We need the comb for our second trip through here, which means we're going to have to go through the tunnels again. Just to do stuff, because as you can see, the flowers are closed once more. And now, where are we? Well, it looks like we're going to have to go through more of this area. However, I do want to equip the comb real quick. So these stars that we have, they're more powerful than the stars we used to have. They'll do a little bit more damage. That much is certain. And there is a place that I want to go. And it doesn't seem to be anywhere in sight. But I'll know it when I see it. It seemed to be random where these things take you, although maybe not. At least I can tell where I am when I step in one flower and go through another. Am I going to have to go through the other one? I may have to go through the other one. Yeah, sometimes you'll have to go through another flower just to get to where you want. And there we go. So by using the comb, these enemies will fall in love with us for a few seconds, and we can get that third wooden heart. So with that out of the way now, we need to go back to the beginning again. And as soon as we touch the rainbow, like we always do, we'll teleport back. All right. Okay, there it is. And we need to plant that that little flower that we found near the ferry. And that will get us this weird looking snowflake thing. So this thing will hit all on-screen enemies and will allow you to freeze them. Some minor enemies will be destroyed if you use it against them. So keep that in mind as well. Okay. Now for this third trip through the flower forest, we are going to use the tunnels this time around. And we need to use the snowflake and I believe the mirror for what we're about to do. So when we go in here, we need to freeze this cocoon and then hit it with the star. When we do that, spiders will come out. You want to use the mirror to bait the spiders into attacking your clone. And then you can use the snowflake when the cooldown period is gone. You can get rid of that, use that to get rid of a bunch of spiders. Freeze cocoon, hit it with another star. And I may have to use the mirror real quick, which I did. And from here, we can just keep doing this. Don't worry about hitting the spider. The big spider. Just concentrate on destroying this thing. Let's get... Yeah, that's a good use of the mirror right there. I want to make sure that I do that. And I just want to keep this going. This will admittedly take a while. I will have to admit. You'll be doing a lot of switching items around and avoiding spiders and using the mirror. But it's going to be worth it. And... Ah! In case you do get a spider on you, you can always use the torch to get the spider off of you. Because those things can really tear through your health. If allowed to. So don't allow them to do it. As I have said before, this will take a while. And when you destroy the cocoon once for all, the big spider will move away. And you'll be able to get a third wooden heart. Now we need to do some more exploring. You may have heard some chomping noises in the maze. These red ants cause them. The only way to get rid of them is with the snowflake. And with all this out of the way, we now have a place to go and some new tunnels to enter. So let's see here. We've got this place now. We can use this area here to open some areas up, I think. Matter of fact, I am going to have to open some areas up. But at least, opening that little area up will help with stuff. Are there any other... Well, there's this. Where do you take me? Obviously, you take me there. And we've been here before. We have no reason to really be there. Okay. So sometimes I have to move it in another direction before I can get back in the flower. That's kind of weird. Okay, that took us back to the beginning. Looks like we may have to go over here. I need to get back to where that goblin was. And go from there. If I can do that. Okay, he's over there. Let's get in here. And we can't use that, but we can go in here. Alright. There are some tunnels that we can use to get to places. And I want to make sure that I use them. Also, there's this fence and a button. The button opens the little fence, the little gate there. However, you can't use the mirror with that. And I'll show that off when I somehow manage to get there. You're going to need another item to get past that gate. Also, you're probably wondering why we're not putting the wooden heart in the tree right away, why we're not going back to do that. We need another flower, and it's one that we haven't found yet. And unless we find that flower, we're not really going to get anywhere. So, we need to find some place to get to. There's this little opening right here, which I keep forgetting exists. And if we go over here, there's some red mushrooms. Get rid of them with a snowflake, and there's your flower. Yes, we needed that. So now that that's over with, we can finally come back from whence we came. Hey, I have me a extra heart now. And I know that these things are going to eat at me, but it doesn't really concern me all that much. I can always go back to a healing spring and heal if I need to. Also, I need to go back to the beginning. So let's get back to the beginning, which is right here. And we are going to plant, or rather we are going to use our 4th wooden heart and then plant the flower that we just found. And that will give us an hourglass. This is what we use to get past that gate. But we need to get past... we need to find the gate first, obviously. So, into the tunnels again we go. And we need to go through here. And we need to go back through where we fought the spider earlier. Now that the spider and its bag of babies is no longer around, we can just go here. And I don't really want to equip... well, actually, I want to equip that. No, actually, I wanted to show off the mirror. And why it doesn't work. I did want to show that off at the very least. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll be able to get more things for my health. That will be nice. And here we go. Now, if you try to use the mirror here, you can stand on this all you want and the gate will stay open. But if you use the mirror, it doesn't work that way. So, this is why the hourglass is around. You have a few ticks on the clock before time starts running normally again. So we now have our 5th wooden heart, and we have this red flower, which we will need to use along with it. And this leads to the other side, and another area that we need to enter. And over here is a dragon. We need to use the hourglass to get the 3rd and final health extension in this area. And that got us killed. However, we're back over here, so I'm not really all that mad or anything. And from here, we are done with the flower world. I did this in 23 minutes, but figuring this out just so I can make this video of this took a lot longer. And we are now back at the beginning. We're hitting this rainbow one more time, and we have no reason to come back there ever again. So let's use our 5th and last wooden heart. Let's plant the flower we just found. And that will give us the lightning bolt. Our most powerful attack. And we have another password. So let's grab the lightning bolt, and we are pretty much done with this part of the world. So, now that everything's taken care of, we still need to find everybody. But how are we going to do that? We don't have much of a clue as to what to do, and the lightning bolt seems to be the only clue, kind of piecing everything together, and probably the item that we need to use next. But we'll have to figure everything out in the next video. So join me next time where we start looking for everybody who was kidnapped. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!